time no see. I've been busy with life and had no ideas on what I wanted to create or learn about, so I haven't really done much. I did help out a friend with a few game jams, which was very fun. But recently I had decided that I wanted to learn how to make character customization. So I have spent a few days researching tutorials and assets to make it myself. I found some free vector art assets by RGS Dev to use. For my learning process, note for anyone wanting to use these assets, it's not spreadsheets, each part is an individual photo. The first thing I did was import the assets into Godot and build up the character. Each body part was its own layer, so the head, the horns, the wings, etc. Next, I made a UI scene for the customization buttons and colors, as well as a rotate button. The rotate button doesn't really work as well because it is just flipping the sprite. But if you were to have something with 4 dimensions, it works the same. I also put labels out for each part to help with layout and deciding on where everything goes. I eventually then worked on the rotation so you can flip the character, as I said, and eventually see all 4 sides if you were doing something that had 4 to 6 point views, which is what I was meaning. Then I worked on the colouring system as I wanted to be able to colour the horns, hair and skin, which was very easy as you get the colour from the colour picker and use the modulate function to change the colour. Is a current preview of the work. Once I had done that, I was trying to do the swap body parts and randomization function as I wanted to be able to randomize how it looked. But Godot had crashed as it wasn't showing any of the assets in the play mode, and the sprite sheets were having a massive issue with reloading. It was completely my fault, and I have now learned that the spreadsheets I was using had a massive pixel size and took up a lot of space on my computer. So I had to change the size of all the body parts and redo the whole thing. I could have reused the previous project for it, but it just didn't seem to want to work. So I also had removed the wings because I thought that was the main issue, but it wasn't. Anyway, I got the randomized function working, which randomizes the parts and colours, as well as some of the extra details like weight and height. And I'll put on the screen some code about how it works. After my massive crash out about Godot, I took a few breaks, and then I worked on being able to swap the body parts, which just required taking the current part index and adding or removing one to say it was the next or previous part. I also made it return that index and add 1 as it starts from 0, but I wanted it to start from 1, and if it was null, say none. This is so then you can see what part you're on. I also wanted to be able to input the name, which is just an editable text box. After all that work, I just wanted to do something easy, and that was easy. After many hours of working on the swappable body parts and getting the text box in, I had finally finished it, so here's a video of it working. That's all for now. I've got a few ideas in the brainstorming machine of games or things I want to learn. I would like to know if you want to see my progress of thinking. Anyway, let's say bye for now, as it won't be forever, and have a lunch.